What's up, guys? It's Isaac at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina with one of the best street glides and thus one of the absolute best touring bikes, the 2023 Harley-Davidson Street Glide ST. So stick around as we showcase some of the main features of this motorcycle, the type of rider that would enjoy it best, and why in 2024 this prior year model is still worth checking out. All this for your new Bike of the Week. The Harley-Davidson Street Glide is possibly one of the most recognizable motorcycles on the road. The large Batwing style fairing, big old saddlebags, and that rumble that can only come from a V-twin powered Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Since its conception, the Street Glide has been the tool of choice for serious riders looking to do some serious distance riding. For too long, it seemed like riders had to choose between being comfortable on their bikes or having something they enjoyed throwing around their favorite twisty back road. These enthusiasts were trying to find a good middle ground by either making their Softails better touring bikes or making their baggers better performance bikes. In 2022, a model line fresh from Milwaukee was introduced to do just that. This answer came in the form of the ST, or Sport Touring line. Riders got to pick their preferred style between 3 different models outfitted to ride that line between sport and touring. The Lowrider ST was introduced as a better-suited Softail for long-distance rips with its fixed front fairing and its clamshell bags. Then on the Grand American Touring side, we saw the Road Glide ST and, of course, the Street Glide ST. All 3 of these models were outfitted with a massive 117 cubic inch Milwaukee 8, an exposed heavy breather air intake, that iconic Drop H Harley-Davidson logo, blacked out trim, and bronze accents. For 2023, the ST line was welcomed back with new colorways, one of which was the white sand pearl seen here. This new 2023 Street Glide ST maintains all the comfort features you expect from a Harley-Davidson touring machine. A Batwing fairing for protection from the elements, LED headlight, incandescent turn signals on the front and rear, relaxed low bars, the Boom infotainment system housing your stereo and GPS, cruise control, floorboards, a big twin motor and 6-speed transmission for easy cruising, a final drive rubber belt to minimize maintenance, a 6-gallon fuel tank, then of course great storage option with the 2 saddlebags, and the ability to add docking hardware in a tour pack for even longer trips. But this is the ST, so it's a bike that's going to be comfortable getting places and still a blast to rip. Compared to the 2023 Street Glide Special, you get bumped up from a 114 M8 to a 117 M8 with an exposed air cleaner producing 127 foot-pounds of torque. You also get a little more lean angle going from the stretched bags to the standard ones, and you save a little weight as this bike comes stock only set for one rider. If you want to ride with a passenger, then you'll need to replace the solo seat and add foot pegs. So, this bike will go and will stop nicely with the dual rotor setup on the front bronze Prodigy wheel. And all this extra power means extra rider safety enhancements. So not only do you have ABS and electronic linked braking, but you also have the option for tire pressure monitoring and cornering enhanced versions of traction control, ABS, that ELB, and drag torque slip control. Also, helping you follow your line and keeping you comfortable is a 49mm dual bending valve front suspension and premium standard height hand adjustable rear suspension. Sitting at 814 pounds, which is 13 pounds lighter than the Special, with a low center of gravity and a 26.7-inch laden seat height, riders will feel very comfortable and in control. The 23 Street Glide ST is ideal for the rider that enjoys more spirited riding and wants the benefits of a Harley-Davidson Grand American Touring motorcycle. They want the infotainment system, protection from the elements, and luggage capacity on a bike that handles it all really well. They're the rider that's going to be going on those longer trips, or they could just be riding to work and want those bagger benefits, but they want a machine that'll let them stretch things out on the road a little bit more. Now for 2024, the Street Glide received a major overhaul, including many improvements over the 23 Street Glide. Now for 2024, the base Street Glide received a major overhaul, including many improvements over the 23 Street Glide. Compared to the 23 Street Glide ST, the base 24 Street Glide is 3 pounds lighter, has a more advanced infotainment system, it has ride modes, it has 0.12 cubic feet more luggage capacity, there's 3 more foot-pounds of torque, putting it at 130 foot-pounds, compared to that 127 that we saw in the ST. These bikes also have slightly more lean angle, thanks in part to the improved suspension, slightly better fuel economy, and that's not all. So with all those great improvements, why would anyone still want a 2023 Street Glide ST? And in short, the simplicity. With all those really great improvements on the 24 Street Glide, there's still a lot of great performance bagger parts available for both these bikes now. And you can set either of them up to perform better than the other. So it's all going to come down to personal preference and what it's like to ride for you. There are many riders that love the new tech and the body style, and of course there are some that are going to prefer that less tech and this old body style. They prefer the older infotainment system, the simpler body lines, the analog gauges, and what has been the Street Glide for nearly the past decade. So if you want to know more about this motorcycle or you want to see it in person, then be sure to reach out or stop by and see us here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina. But for now, that's your new Bike of the Week. So ride safe, and we hope to see you soon.